Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to teach you how to shave your transmission down and shift it over on a WPL custom build. So here's my custom build for my B24, and I use the turnbuckle style links, silicone fuel line for cushion, for elimination of rattles and slop. And I need to get this transmission inside there. Well, as you guys can see, when you put the transmission down inside there, your shift lever is going to be getting in the way of this linkage. So the idea here is to shave off some of this side of the transmission and space it over on this side to shove the tranny over. I've done this several times. So this is how you do it. You get some 40 grit. It works real well. I've been using this same disc here for it every time. So you want to move it away from this side. So you got to shave off this side to move it that way. So you hold the transmission like so and feel it being flat. Try to give it even pressure. Stopping to look at it and see how you're doing as far as what little bit of pressure you need to aim in a certain way to definitely helps if you're on a sturdier surface. This table is just something I put up. You can already see it getting thinner on this side. And what you're looking for is for this inner wall to break free. So you're going to start to see a break around the edges. See, I'm getting a little bit more shaving on this side, so I'm going to angle to put a little bit more pressure on the back and catch it up. It's important to pay attention to how much you're shaving and how your angle is going as you go along. I'm actually lifting up the front, so I'm only wearing out the back right now to get it caught up. See, and I did big time. See, so now I have this high spot in the middle and it's a little crooked. I can fix it. You want to shave off a lot, so don't be afraid to just keep on shaving. And I definitely have to, I don't know if you can see that, I definitely have to put some pressure on it and angle it this way. See, here it is. Didn't take much. You can even take it and do it this way. You can see how much thinner this side is than this side. It's about the same thickness on both sides. The center seems like it's just a little bit, and I can feel there's the inner wall I was talking about. See, it's starting to break free right there. So we're there. Now it's nice and straight, and the same thickness on both ends. A little bit of fine tuning here. Blow off the dust. You know, not much dust, if any, is really making it in there. There is this hole right here. So now you're just going to push. Now where the super glue comes in handy. You got super glue gel, has to be a gel, and zip kicker accelerator for CA helps out. So you're going to push this in just a little bit. See, it just breaks free. It's just a thin amount of plastic that at that point didn't have enough holding on to it to create any friction, so it just pretty much stops getting thinner. And just see, I'm pushing that wall in with my fingernail. Once I get it down in a certain amount, see, look at that. You can see that wall, inner wall on both sides. All right, I'm back with the tool. I'm just gonna push that in. Oh, see, it wants to, I guess that's where it's stopping on that side. But that's perfect. Look at how much wall you gain. And that's not hitting anything on the inside. All right, so now you're gonna take the super glue gel and you're gonna fill in this side. Just along, well, is this one open? I think it is. There we go. Be careful with the gel, you don't want to squirt too much, but you do need to fill this in, so there it is. So just go ahead and secure that side there. There you go. And then do the other side. And then just fill in the middle. There you go. A little bit more to make sure we got it completely full. And I'm keeping it from getting to the other side because that's where the transmission does separate. And it's not hard. When you have to service a transmission, you just score it with a knife, and when you undo it, it breaks, and then it just works perfect from there on out. Now, a little bit of zip kicker. It's working. There it is. One squirt of that stuff will cure that CA right now. See, look, here's the other side. Push that back in until it matches that other side. There we go. See? Perfect. Put some super glue on this side. All right. Okay, we're back. So I had to lay down a towel here to protect the table, but so now I've filled in this area. So now this wall, it's pretty much as thick as this is, solid super glue. So now it's hardened. Back to the sanding. A nice. All right, so now you can see how thin I've made this side compared to that side. Pretty close to half. You want to get as close to half this side. You need to have some of this side for the screw to still grab, and there's no problem there. And as you can see, as I've sanded my way back down into the holes. So there you go. Very thin on the right, thick on the left. That's going to allow me to get this side of the transmission over by putting, I'll use these two nuts on this side, one on each side. You can see how the nut and that adds up to about the same thickness. The nut's actually a little shallow, and I need to I'm going to 3D print a spacer to go there instead. That is thicker, so that it'll push the transmission over a little bit more, but these nuts do work for right now. And the easiest way to do it is to glue them. Of course, you got to glue them on the side you did not shave. You're trying to push it over that way. You're trying to make this side thicker and this side thinner. So a little bit of glue right around the hole, just a little bit. Just to make it easier to install. And then you just got to line up that hole. Yeah, I can see through it. See, that one's on. Hey guys, please like and subscribe. I want to do more videos, and I definitely want to get more subscribers. I do know I've learned quite a bit about these WPLs cars, and I'm going to be putting more tips and more tricks that I've done, more modifications, and I'm going to go over my collection. I have pretty much every one of them: the C14, C24, 34, 44, 54, B24, B36. I don't have a B16, but I just picked up the JJRC Q64, and I have the, what is it? The FAE FY004, I think it is, the one that looks like that Q64. So there it is, modded transmission. Now, let's see how it looks when we put it back inside the chassis. Motor always goes to the front because you want that weight forward. You could mount it the other way, but don't do it. No need to. Now when I slide it up in there, so now line it up with the holes that I want to use for how low I want my transmission. And now you can see how much room I have. So let me go ahead and mount the servo inside of here and put it all together, and then I'll be back.